ain't afraid to be awakening wonders, free together.
Absent from our TV screens for a while now, this is how Russell Brand has reinvented himself online. Family man, wellness guru and occasional conspiracy theorist, now claiming the mainstream media is out to get him, as the police call for any alleged victims to get in touch.
While Brand, in his denials, has come out fighting, pitching this all as the mainstream media trying to silence the competing alternative media voice. But this isn't just a matter for the court of public opinion. The Metropolitan Police has said while it's received no complaints, it has been actively engaged with speaking to journalists who worked on the story. And it's asking anyone who believes they have been the victim of sexual assault, no matter how long ago, to contact them.
Charlotte Griffiths was a journalist in her 20s back when lad and ladette culture was at its height. She met Russell Brand on the party scene back then.
It was a very hedonistic and wild, sort of chaotic time on the celebrity circuit, and it was before Instagram and Twitter, so I think people were a bit less guarded. I think celebrities, you know, they basically got drunk behind the scenes or just behaved sort of badly behind the scenes, knowing they weren't going to get splattered all over social media.
Brand vehemently denies allegations made in the Sunday Times and a Dispatches documentary from 4 women accusing him of sexual assault and rape. Claims that he used his womanising identity back at the height of his fame as a smokescreen to behave with impunity.
Russell engaged in the behaviours of a groomer. Looking back on it, I didn't even know what that was then or what that looked like. He would try to drive a wedge between me and my parents, taught me to lie to them.
The housemates have only been locked up for 4 days.
While the documentary claims Brand's questionable conduct with women was an open secret among those who worked with him, the new owners of Endemol, who employed Brand on Big Brother, confirming it is now launching an urgent investigation. The BBC also saying it's urgently looking at some of the issues raised. As for the women's charities Brand supports, Trevi Women posting on Instagram that the revelations have been difficult to process and that it is ending its association with Russell Brand and the Stay Free Foundation.
I think just that there's questions that have to be asked about Endemol and about the broadcasters and how they handled it at the time. There's no record of the original complaints, so we have to ask, well, why is there not? What happened to those? Why were they not formally recorded? We understand now that they have really robust process in place, but that doesn't, kind of cancel out what happened back then.
Over this weekend, Sky News approached a large number of comedians, many of whom have been reluctant to talk publicly, even now, such as their fear of a social media backlash. And there is, of course, an irony there. The London comedy scene, known for being so fearless and iconoclastic in its material, yet cowed into silence over Russell Brand, who insists he's done nothing wrong. Katie Spencer, Sky News.